Namaste. We're going to do a guided imagery for our meditation today. So get comfortable, finding a comfortable seat, dropping down through your sits bones, as well as through the soles of the feet. Imagine you have roots growing down through the legs and feet, down through the flooring and foundation of the building you're in, below the rocky top or any rich soil. The roots continue to grow deep and wide, securing you and tethering you to the earth. Just like the roots of a large oak tree. And then imagine your spine is extending like a tree trunk. And the hair on your head are like the leaves. And the breath is like the wind. Keep drawing up through the trunk of your body, reaching the tip of the crown up towards the heavens above. And then remember, our third eye is like a portal. So gaze in and up towards that point, a little higher than the center of your eyebrows. Cleanse the lens of the third eye by taking a few deep yogic breaths. Now continue to gaze into your mind's eye, realizing you're at the edge of the woods. A forest thick with trees. But there's a trail, and it's marked so that you don't get lost. Set out on the trail before you. And as you're walking step by step, inch by inch, look around and notice what you see. Lines and lines of trees. different sizes. Some are evergreen. Hear the critters and the animals that are living amongst these trees. Perhaps some rustling with the leaves, scurrying away when they hear your footsteps on the forest floor. Sense how alive it is, how vibrant it is. Smell not only the fresh air, but the scent of the trees. Be enamored by their beauty and their height, their own individual personalities. Even notice the sunlight coming through the trees, shining its light and highlighting in different patches, different places on the path, perhaps some moss. It's velvety to touch. It's almost a lime green. Notice a vine growing up one of the tree trunks. Notice the ferns at the base of the trees. And keep walking and exploring as if you were there to do some forest bathing. Now, eventually, I want you to begin to really listen, and internally you hear a bubbling brook or a creek flowing. And eventually you come upon the creek. Sit down for a while, put your hands in the water. It's clear, it's cool. It's refreshing, so you even take off your shoes and you wade your feet in the water. It's such a lovely day, and you're enjoying yourself so much, you decide to do a little creek crawling. You're not going to disturb the crawdads. Or the tadpoles. You're just walking, getting that natural reflexology, the stones beneath your feet, the water cleansing the feet. Now look down into the water and look at those little pebbles, rocks, and stones. And just ahead of you, just a few feet in front, you see a patch of light, one of those sunbeams coming down, but you also see the light of this stone reflecting in the light. Draws your attention, and you scoop it up with your hand. As you scoop up that stone, the water drips through the fingers. You crawl back to where you left your shoes, and you take a seat on the side where your feet can dry. And then you open up your hands to see the rock that you picked up. Notice how smooth it is. Probably because of the water smoothing it out, rushing over it for eons. But I want you to see what type of stone you chose, you picked up, or rather chose you. What is its color? Perhaps by looking at it, you know its name already. Is it precious? Semi-precious? Is it quartz? Citrine? An amethyst? A tiger's eye? Sit with it for a few moments in silence, holding it in your hand. You can even imagine you're cupping it with both. Or using it like a worry stone, a gratitude stone. It's okay if you don't know what the stone is. It's okay if it's not even a crystal or a precious stone or a semi-precious stone. It could just be a plain old rock. But if you saw color, if you pictured maybe one of your favorite stones or crystals, or if you're unsure but it has a certain color or pattern, then take that mental note. Because your intuition was pulling it just for you. And I want you, at the close of the meditation, to look it up, to look at its symbolism, to look at its benefits, Maybe even to see what chakra it can align with, just to see if it speaks to you even more. Now imagine you're putting that stone in your pocket. It's yours, and you're going to carry it home. And then begin to backtrack on the trail, turning your back to the streaming water. Coursing your way back through the trees, following the markers, seeing some things that are familiar, and also seeing some things that are new. Notice how you can see the same path from a different perspective, just going the other way. And set your intention to try to broaden your perspective towards other things. And when you return to the edge of the woods, remember you're rooted down just like a tree at this point. Let the roots return through your legs and feet, moving into the crust of the earth below. Remember, you have that treasure in your pocket. Let's open the eyes and be sure to look it up.